In today's video, I'm going to go over the 2 best weapons inside of Modern Warfare Zombies that will make your experience overall in the game just that much better and literally will allow you to play solo. Now, I did cover one of these videos recently, so you might already know about it, but the first one up that we have is the Crossbow. This thing is chef's kiss, and the way you can actually unlock it is by completing challenges, since it is a Modern Warfare 2 weapon, but it isn't that complicated. The multiplayer challenge requires you to get 50 long shots with marksman rifles, which can be a bit annoying, but there is a slightly easier way of doing this if you do not have it unlocked. The first method is playing DMZ on Modern Warfare 2, which is a free game mode, but you do have to fight a boss and exfil with it, which is a bit annoying. Now, the other way that you can do this is by simply hopping into Modern Warfare Zombies and hoping that you get it from either the mystery box, chests, weapon stashes, or anything else, which does have a pretty high possibility. Or the other option is if you have any friends or know someone that has the Crossbow, if they could drop it for you. There is slightly good news with this. We do have a Discord server link down in the description with hundreds of new people joining that will probably be nice enough to drop you this Crossbow if you do not have it unlocked, but there are always other options. Now, the Crossbow itself, you might be wondering, why is it so good? Well, the Crossbow itself has a special attachment for the bolts part of it called the BLASTCAP 20-inch bolts. Now, these things make the bullets, or at least the arrows on the Crossbow, explosive, and this thing then becomes amazing. Now, the way you actually would want to make it amazing is after pack-a-punching it and combining PhD Flopper with it, because PhD Flopper becomes an extremely essential part of this weapon for it to be good, because it is explosive and you do not want to go down. PhD Flopper can be craftable, of course, from acquisitions. You can extract with it if you just find it, and it seems to be like genuinely one of the most common perks that I get. But there's also another way of getting it, is getting it from a free Easter egg, which isn't too complicated to do. All you have to do is go to this location, dive off of the balcony into this pool, and then you will be rewarded with a free PhD. Nothing too complicated, but also you could just, spawn it with it or purchase it. Now, after you have this bad boy pack-a-punch, then you have PhD Flopper. You can also increase its rarity. It actually isn't super necessary. You can actually make your way into region 3. As crazy as that sounds, it's already that good. Now, the thing with it is, when it's pack-a-punch, it has 3 arrow shots to it, and they won't blow up straight away. They do have a slight delay, but it doesn't really matter. Inside of zone 3, I really also recommend for you to have stamina up, since you can outrun zombies easier then, and it is a really easy way of getting out of sticky situations, even with that light cooldown, and it will allow you to complete region 3 zone contracts super easily. Like, it's actually not that difficult if you use this weapon. It's definitely one of my favorites, because sometimes you can even just kill a zombie straight away when you shoot it, and then the other zombies surrounding around it will blow up with it, and it can have this ricochet effect of just getting through hordes of zombies super easily. Now, region 3 isn't the only place that this thing is good. It's because it's also good in region 2, region 1. Obviously, with pack-a-punch level 1, it is pretty good already in region 2. You can kind of understand why you can already use it in region 3, and I do definitely recommend for you to pack-a-punch and level it up more. It is definitely the better option of doing that. Now, you can also take down the Abomination really fast with it, but you need to have it triple pack-a-punch and leveled up all the way with its rarity so that it can take it down, and especially you do need those explosive attachments. Now, moving on to the second weapon, and it is again another explosive one. Surprise, surprise. And it is the RGL-80 grenade launcher. Similar as to the Crossbow, it is a weapon that obviously you need to unlock. It isn't something that you'll have unlocked straight away, but thankfully this is a Modern Warfare 3 weapon, so you do not have to go out of your way and complete challenges. You just simply have to level up, or you could hop into Modern Warfare Zombies and unlock it through that. It isn't anything too difficult. Now, once you have this grenade launcher unlocked, the reason I kind of left it for the second one is because it is definitely a second tier really good weapon for me. There is a bit of issues with it, similar to the Crossbow, but a bit more that kind of annoy me. First of all, to make this weapon really good, again, you need PhD Flopper, the similar way you can get it that I mentioned earlier, and also pack-a-punch it and level it up once or even twice depending on what you want, and then from here it is really good. The reason I prefer the Crossbow more over this one, even though this one is still really good, is because number one, that bullets sometimes don't go off. It is a grenade launcher, so if you hit a zombie almost perfectly, you can literally just kill it with that one bullet. It doesn't have the same effect like the Crossbow, where you shoot that arrow and it blows up after a while. No, it just will affect the zombie, kill it, and that's it. Then you move on. It's kind of annoying. And then also on top of this, the explosion from it, cloud that is created, can sometimes be annoying. It gets a bit too much. I know it's very little things to be picky at, but since the Crossbow doesn't have these kind of things, you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Now, this thing will be giving you insane amount of kills. If you go to an exfil site, it can just give you a buttload of XP, a buttload of kills. If you ever want to, perhaps if you ever want to get the 50,000 kills trophy or achievement, this is a really good way of getting it, just going to an exfil site and doing it. And similar to the crossbow, you can actually make your way all the way over to tier 3 and just take out zombies with ease, but it is a bit of a slower weapon, so definitely having speed cola as well with the combination of all the other perks, and of course having like jug. Basically just have all the perks if you want, because it will just make your life easier. Specifically with these two weapons, they do really make the world of a difference. And then just some honorable mentions. Melee weapons are surprisingly very good inside of the game, just because then you can sprint around with them really easily, but like they're not as crazy because meleeing in this game is a bit odd. Also, assault rifles are personally one of my favorites. They are really powerful weapons inside of the game, but if you want those that will just let you get through that region 3 without having to, you know, hold down on your trigger for too long, basically almost like mindless killing, then definitely the crossbow. And then potentially, if you don't have the crossbow and don't feel like going through those extra steps, the RGL-80 grenade launcher is really good to have as well. Now that's going to be it for the video. I just wanted to quickly go over those weapons just because I wanted to share with you all. Definitely using these weapons will make your life way easier, will allow you to unlock those rare schematics and acquisitions, which is literally all the game is, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna have for the rest of the time that we have this game. Surprisingly, these weapons are better than wonder weapons, even though the raygun is really good, but getting the raygun can be very difficult. With these, you can instantly spawn inside of the game, and attachments wise, they don't really matter. I will leave them down in the description if you're interested, specifically mainly for the crossbow, because the crossbow is the only one. The attachments that I use aren't anything crazy or specific, but I will still leave them down in the description. Before we fully end the video though, I just want to dedicate this last bit of this video to just thanking you all. I seriously cannot emphasize how thankful I am for every single one of you. All of you are showing so much love and attention to the channel recently, and it just makes me so damn happy. I really wanted to grow a community, especially with Modern Warfare Zombies leading into COD 2024, and I know the game has only been out for a week, but it's just amazing to see that so many people are dedicated and are really enjoying the content, and just overall are really enjoying Modern Warfare Zombies. This game mode has so much potential, and I'm really excited to see where we go in the future, specifically with the channel and the content on here, and I hope you guys stick around. Be sure to join our Discord server as I'm trying my best to be as vocal on there with you as possible, and also be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm trying my best to tweet on there more, not just, you know, for clout or whatever. I'm just trying to be transparent with you all. I want to build a community where we can all kind of relate, because I'm just a guy behind a microphone talking into camera who tries to learn stuff about the game to share with you all and try to help you as best as I can. And as a result, I also have to thank you for how much you guys help me. Really does mean the world to me. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Enough yapping. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.